name is Jim Jubelirer. He is a public speaker and a futurist. He's also a Gazelle's business coach, where he applies scaling up framework to create breakthrough results for growing organizations. He's an active member of Abundance 360, which is a 25-year program to apply exponential thinking to solve the world's most pressing problems. Please welcome my friend, Jim Jubelirer.
500 seconds of interesting and useful information. Sound like a good use of time? So I used to be depressed about the state of the world. I was unproductive and I was unhappy, like some of you might be right now. I decided to do something about it. What I discovered is the future is brighter than it appears. I'm achieving more than I ever thought possible. And so can you. Now, I say the future's brighter than it appears, but some of you are saying, are you nuts? I actually have this conversation at home. So if things are going so good, why might I feel so bad? As humans, we're hardwired to fear. Our psychology and our biology evolved for self-preservation. As a result, bad news sticks with us 5 times more often than good news does. Right, Sharon? News, entertainment, and politics use this negativity bias to capture our attention, our time, and our money. The sensational always outsells the factual. The New York Times uses the word crisis 30 times per day. Half of the top-rated shows on TV are crime dramas that drastically overstate the rate of murder. And just this morning, on my drive here, they didn't talk about prime time, they actually talked about crime time, which are the rise of crime-only TV networks. That's what we're getting indulged with. It turns out that progress also makes us feel bad. Progress hides its tracks. After we have a breakthrough, we take it for granted, and we go back to focusing on what could go wrong rather than what could go right. And we lose sight of all the progress that's occurred. Ironically, the more progress there is, the worse we feel. So what actually is the state of the world today? Now is the best time in human history to be alive. In the past 100 years, our income worldwide has tripled. Our longevity has doubled. More importantly, the gap between the least healthy and the most healthy countries in the world is smaller than it's ever been. But you're not going to hear that on the news. Progress enables freedom and prosperity. 3 billion people are going online, joining the internet in the next few years. And when they do, they become literate, they become healthy, and they escape poverty. More people have escaped extreme poverty in this century than in the history of humanity up until this century. And these trends towards progress are not slowing down, they're increasing. Death in much of human history has come suddenly and painfully, usually through infections or violence. But now, infectious diseases have been mostly eradicated. The top causes of death today are treatable, and violence is not even in the top 10 causes of mortality. So what's next? Would you like to hear my guaranteed to be right forecast of the future? Anybody interested? Guaranteed to be right. Change is coming. Faster than you think. There will be winners and losers. Here's the important one now. You will hear more about the losers than the winners. Developing an exponential mindset means focusing on what's in your control and letting go of the rest. As the pace of change increases, you can thrive by adopting these principles I'm going to walk you through. Sound reasonable? Maybe 200 seconds left, roughly. We tend to overestimate what we can do in the short term. The baby in the bathwater, the New Year's resolutions, the gym memberships that go unused. But we underestimate what we can do in the long term. When I discovered this principle, I became bolder and more confident to pursue my dreams. That's why I'm here speaking to you today. So let's talk about exponential mindset. If I take 30 linear steps, I will have gone 30 feet. Exponential means to double with each step. So the cadence is 1, 2, 4, 8. Everybody with me? If I take 30 exponential steps, I will have gone 1 billion feet. That's what exponential means. So we see that exponential change is everywhere. It's in technology, it's in your industry, it's in society at large. For instance, I just purchased a fully self-driving car. It drove me here this morning. In my keynotes and workshops, I talk about the benefits and the challenges of the autonomous revolution. And I have a magazine outside at the table you can get a copy of. But how cool is that? It's available today. Let's talk about mindset. A person with a fixed mindset believes talent is fixed, so intelligence is more important than effort. A person with a growth mindset believes abilities can be developed through hard work. A fixed mindset focuses on proving. A growth mindset focuses on improving. As a business coach, I help companies go from good to great. Exponential mindset isn't just for individuals, it's for organizations. Most organizations just take silly, wild-ass guesses about their future and their strategy. Successful organizations develop 3-year, highly achievable goals. We call that the 3-HAG. They then have meeting rhythms that cascade vision and action down through the organization to build positive energy that leads to breakthrough results. That's how organizations achieve more than they ever thought possible through exponential mindset. But remember, news and politics is not going to tell you the whole story. They're going to distort the truth. In reality, the future is brighter than it appears. You, your organizations, your members' organizations can do more than they ever thought possible by applying exponential mindset. I'm Jim Jubelirer, and I'm happy to have spent the last 500 seconds with you.